Hey, what's going on? I'm Josh Martinez inside of our Dunkin Music Lounge, New York City, with an actress, a singer, a songwriter, a dancer. I mean, across the board, she is just killing it right now, and she's starring in the new Descendants movie, Rise of Red. Ladies and gentlemen, show some love for Kylie Cantrall.
Hi, guys. Ooh, it filled up in here. How are you guys feeling? Okay, you guys got that energy. I like it. Welcome. Thanks for coming and watching me. As you guys know, a little movie just came out the other day. It's called Descendants. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's called Descendants. Descendants, The Rise of Red. I'm super excited, and this is probably one of the most legendary songs, in my opinion, in the franchise. You guys might know it. If you do, sing along. It's called What's My Name? And I got to jump on the remix, so it's a special one in my heart. Let's do it. You ready, Jeff? This is all hands on deck. Calling out to lost boys and girls, I'm getting tired of the disrespect. We won't stop till we rule the world. It's our time, we up next. Our sails about to be set. They ain't seen nothing yet. Tell them who's in charge so they don't forget. What's my name? What's my name? Say it louder. What's my name? What's my name? Feel the power. No one's gonna stop us, so the world will be ours. What's my name? What's my name? Say it louder. Hey. All eyes on me, let me see 'em. Oh, I'm the new kid in town. I'm off the block, you know who I am. I don't bend the knee, back down. Your past is past, there's no second chance. It's my time, I'm up next. My mom's as mean as it gets, so say my name or say less. I don't follow rules with all disrespect. You know what they say, bad girls have all the fun. All these chicks duplicates, I'm a one of one. And I'm troublesome, little misbehaved. Look at all your VKs, they're all middle-aged. Hey, maybe I could be the new blood. It was rough growing up, but I ain't giving up. They're all washed up, I'm the next wave. From the cradle to the grave, I'm a renegade. What's my name? What's my name? Say it louder. What's my name? What's my name? Feel the power. No one's gonna stop us, so the world will be ours. What's my name? What's my name? Say it louder. Hey, say it louder. Oh. It's a classic. It's a classic. And funny thing about that song that was so crazy was I actually did a cover of What's My Name on this Disney special a few years back. I was like 14 on the Descendants remix dance party. So getting to like be on the song now on the official remix was like so mind-blowing. So yeah, full circle moment. But this next song, it just hit 10 million views on YouTube. Yeah. So insane, and it's literally been out like for less than a month, so yeah, it's crazy, but it's called Red, and if you know it, you should sing along. Hit it. I'm a rebel, I'm a menace, I'm a one-girl riot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Slipping through the shadows like I'm ultraviolet. Yeah, yeah. Hearts on the walls, but no love in these streets. Appetite for destruction, the girls gotta eat. Yeah, devil on my shoulder and it won't be quiet. Yeah, yeah. On a path of destruction, this is gonna be fun. Set it off, go berserk. Tonight I light it up like fireworks. Burn it down till all they're seeing now. Red, 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 red. Hey! Seeing red, seeing red. It's criminal how you follow the crown. Fists in the air, boots on the ground. I hear the sound and it's getting loud, yelling red, red, red. I'm breaking in, call the guards, raise the alarm. Princess of hearts, lit after dark. Off with their heads, leave them for dead. Red, red. On a path of destruction, they gon' think I'm on one. Hey, set it off, go berserk. Tonight I light it up like fireworks. Tear it down, then paint this town. I don't want my life ruled by some queen. Look into my eyes, see the fire in me. Burn it down till all the sea now. Red, 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 yeah. Seeing red, hey. Red, 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 red. Thank you guys so much. Oh, this was so fun. Thank you guys. Hopefully you watched the movie and you're not like, what are these songs? This is awkward. But hey, if you haven't seen it, hopefully it inspires you to go home and watch it. It's really cute. Thank you guys. Should we do a Q&A?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Hey, yo, one more time, let's show some love to Kylie Cantrall. So, NBD, new movie just dropped.
It did.
And it broke the Disney Plus streaming record for the most streamed movie in a 3-day period. Dog, how crazy is that?
It's insane. What?
So when did you get that info?
Literally an hour ago.
Oh.
I kid you not, an hour ago. I was in my hotel, and I got a call from my manager, and he was like, hey, by the way, like super casual, we're the most streamed Disney-branded television film ever for the first 3 days that it's only been out. Insane.
And like, think of all the success of Disney, right? There's a lot of different age groups in this room right now, and obviously, you know, millennials and Gen Z, et cetera, with all the different franchises and movies that have been in Disney. But all of a sudden, you become a star, and records get shattered, dog. I'm just saying, it's a coincidence, maybe not. Maybe it's about you, is what I'm trying to say. But let's talk about Kylie back in the day just a little bit. What got you into wanting to get into showbiz?
My origin story.
Yeah,
my villain origin story, actually. No. I grew up in like the most artistic household. My dad, who's over there, is a songwriter. Yeah, I'm hyping him up. Producer, everything. He's so embarrassed right now. But no, I grew up with him and my mom, who's a dancer and choreographer, so you could say it was in the blood. But no, it felt very natural to kind of pursue the arts. I was pushing my parents. The minute I got potty trained, I was in dance class. I was singing in the studio. I was writing songs in my bedroom. So it only felt natural that this would be what I would pursue for the rest of my life. I literally can't fall back on anything else. I suck at math and school.
Girl, you and I both. That's why I do this. What artist inspired you, like, when you were young, like, for as long as you could remember? Who were, like, the first that you were like, oh, I want to be like them, or anything along those lines?
The first person that comes to mind for me is Zendaya. I looked up to her so much. I still do, and it's cool that she also comes from Disney. She was queen of Disney at that time. I mean, Shake It Up was like my ultimate favorite show growing up, and they were dancers on the show, and she sang, and she was just so cool. And she just made such a flawless transition from Disney into music, and also, obviously, like blockbuster films. And yeah, I see myself leading a similar path, but I think she's an icon.
So I do have a question, because there's a few songs on the soundtrack that you're on, several. But how different is it making music of your own compared to making music specifically for a soundtrack that's going to be part of a movie?
Well, you definitely don't have as much creative freedom to like do what you want to do, of course. There's like a bunch of Mickey Mouses, as we call them, that are obviously, you know, kind of steering the ship, and I'm just another kind of vessel for this bigger vision. But no, the soundtrack is so fun, and I think that, like, I would really bump these songs, which is awesome. Like, these songs I would actually listen to, so it made it that much more natural in the studio to record them because I already loved them so much. But I think making my own music, obviously it comes from a way more vulnerable place. I'm telling my story and just sharing what's true to me in that moment. So of course that's a difference. But I mean, I love the songs in the soundtrack, so it was easy to kind of make them my own.
Now, when we talk about your own music and doing your own things, are you more of a notes person on your phone that writes lyrics, or a voice memo person who hums melodies and might just say the lyrics aloud?
Voice memo for sure. For sure. I mean, I do a little bit of both. Like, sometimes I'll be, I don't know, like taking a shower or something, and I'll be like, ooh, that's like a cool concept or a cool little lyric, and I'll write it in my notes app for sure. Even though I want to start getting into writing things on paper, because I feel like that, I don't know, it's more vintage, and there's just something more real about writing it down.
Me and your dad feel so old right now about you just talking about writing on paper. Yeah, that's...
You know, times have changed when
That's
sounds like a crazy concept.
Did you learn penmanship by any chance?
Not really.
Yeah, they like completely stopped penmanship.
I know, I can't write cursive either.
Well, you know your signature at least.
Yeah, at least I know that.
Someone's just out here just making stuff up and signing things on your behalf. So what is your favorite song to perform from this movie? Descendants, Rise of Red.
I mean, Red. I haven't done too many performances because, of course, we've been tight-lipped about the songs and everything before the movie came out. But now that it's out, I want to perform it everywhere. I love the Red song. I just did a performance of it at VidCon. That was kind of the debut of the song and me performing it for the first time for a live crowd. And the energy was just insane. I was in full costume. I had 10 backup dancers, a screen behind me with like clips from the movie, and it was just unreal, the energy in that room.
I know you remember vividly, so we want to know all about it. That moment that you got the call, that you got the role as Red. Take us into that room, that hotel room, that bedroom, that phone call, that email, that FaceTime, whatever it was.
I always say it's the most anticlimactic story because I was coming.
That does not make good for Q&As.
I know. I'm gonna be so real. But yeah, I remember I came out of a meeting with my whole team, so I was like with my manager and everyone, which was very convenient. Now I wonder if that was staged. I need to ask about that. But no, I was with my whole team, and we're walking out of this meeting, and my manager's like, "Oh wait, it's your agent on the phone. He has something to tell you." He puts it on speaker. And my agent did the annoying, like, classic, "Kylie, I have some bad news for you. Like, you're going to be really busy in January." I was like, "Why?" He's like, "'Cause you booked the role of Red." And it was this, big moment. Of course, the tears started happening right away. My dad was crying. I was crying. I called my bestie, and she was crying. And it was just a lot of happy tears, but ecstatic.
But it's safe to say that your agent is an agent because they couldn't act very well? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I don't think the acting skills were there, but the intention was there. That's something me and my cast always joke about, because literally all of them got the news broken to them the same way. Their agent doing that classic, like, teasing thing. Agents love to do that. I feel like it's part of the job description.
I'll say, we need to come up with a new way of, like, breaking news, because I found out I got my dream job here that exact same way.
Why do people love doing that?
It's a weird, but I feel like it's played out. Like the emotional roller coaster
played out.
of like, hey, here's bad news.
LOL, now you're
JK.
expecting it.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got to come up with something different.
Agents do better.
Yeah.
Let's come up with a new thing.
If there's one thing to take away from this very Q&A, is that we need to evolve as a news-telling society.
I think so. Most important lesson.
So you are, as I said before in your intro, all things: singing, songwriter, actor, actress, dancing. What is the one favorite thing that you like to do the most?
Performing. Okay. So singing and dancing, I think they go hand in hand, but performing is also acting. You're performing when you're acting. Of course, you're playing a character, but it still comes from the same place, and I do feel like performing is where I feel the most at home for an audience, for people. So I would say that.
A little birdie told me that you're a fan of TLC. Is that true?
Yeah. Who told you? Who is this birdie?
They're named Wikipedia.
Everyone be hearing stuff from Wikipedia. How does he know everything about me?
Yo, Wiki's that dude, dog. Or maybe it's a woman. It's 2024, and if anybody knows information on things that we shouldn't, it's probably women over men. TLC, really?
Yes.
What's your favorite TLC song of all time?
Yep. That's hard.
I know.
We'll go classic and say No Scrubs.
Okay, I like that. I don't hate it.
It's a pretty flawless song, in my opinion.
That whole album was dope. It's no Crazy Sexy Cool, but Fan Mail is still dope.
Yeah, no, for real. And that was their last album, like as a squad.
So sad. Yeah. But growing up listening to TLC, what other artists were you kind of like really going into and enjoying their music overall?
Well, TLC is a good example of like 90s. I'm obsessed with the 90s. I feel like all of our best performers and greatest artists came from that time.
That's a fact.
Yeah, for real. Like Aaliyah. I mean, Brandy.
So you're an R&B girl.
I am an R&B girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it Never Say Never, Brandy's album? Was that the name of it?
Yep.
Yo,
I can tell you every song on it. I can sing every song on it.
Have You Ever is my joint, dog.
Have you ever loved someone so bad?
Ew, I just got goosebumps. That was weird. I don't like that. I'm supposed to be manly.
Is that a tear coming down on your face?
You know, I'm going through things. So R&B fan, yes. Growing up, that's what's up. Now, was that the music that you heard growing up, or was that something that you gravitated towards yourself?
I feel like, my dad definitely was the one who exposed me to music at the earliest stage, and I think he did such a good job of exposing me to all different kinds of music. Rock, jazz, R&B, pop, but I definitely naturally gravitated towards more R&B and pop. So yeah, that's like the space I love. That's the kind of music I want to make.
So a lot of people may just be hearing about you for the very first time because of the Descendants movie. What is something you want those people to know about Kylie Cantrall, the person?
The person. I don't know. I feel like I don't take myself too seriously. And I don't know. I'm an astrology girl.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your sign?
I'm a Cancer. He said, there's the door.
I'm a Virgo.
No, we're actually like a good match, though. People say that Cancers and Virgos complement each other because they're very opposite. He's like, I don't believe that.
My failed relationships tell me otherwise. However, go on.
Damn.
We get personal here, okay?
I love it. Let's get a little personal. No, I do resonate with being a Cancer. I think it helps me. I feel like it helps me so much as an artist that I am kind of emotional and a bit more sensitive. I think it helps me tap into that when I'm performing with acting and music. I think I'm able to be vulnerable, and it helps me with this job. If I worked like as a secretary, I don't know if that would help as much.
You'll just be that girl that opens up to everyone that comes into the office.
Exactly.
We all have that type of person in every walk of like office life.
Totally. They should just be songwriters.
Exactly.
Then you can get paid to do that.
So talking about vulnerability and songwriting, has there ever been a time where you felt so vulnerable on a song that you were like hesitant to bring it to your team or even your father?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, it's interesting because, like, my dad is, so a part of the process with my music. Of course, like, he's the person that, like, taught me everything I know. So I always, like, play him songs that I write and different things. I'm like, oh, what do you think? And he'll be like, it'll be, like, a song where I'm spilling tea about, like, a boy or something. He's like, oh, and just out of curiosity, like, what's this song about? Is it something that's, like, a real-life experience or... And yeah, I end up usually spilling the tea to him. But
well, that's good. You're keeping an open line of communication.
For sure.
Which, listen, I have a 9-month-old daughter. It is my first.
Aww, congrats.
Thank you. I want to have that line of communication with her as she gets older. Now, I do have a personal question. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm going to ask her for like dad advice real quick. Y'all cool with that? All right, cool. Thank you. What do you think I should get my daughter into first? Like dancing? Dance. You didn't even hesitate, dog. Now, what did that do for you, for your level of skill as you got older in life?
Everything. I literally owe everything to dance. Really? I think it helps with stage presence, discipline, just being aware of your body. It helps with posing, with how I perform, how I present myself, how I carry myself, how I stand, how I walk. It all comes from those early days of dance and confidence. For sure.
Now, what message do you have for fans of yours that are a little younger that are struggling with that confidence?
Get your butt and dance, girl.
I love it. What can we expect from Kylie Cantrall in 2024 and beyond, even beyond the Descendants movie?
Just a whole lot of, what I'm already doing. Acting and singing and lots of music and album. And hopefully another Descendants movie. If any Disney execs are out there, I'm down.
Listen, you don't break records and then not have follow-ups, dog. That is
That's
just
true.
bad business.
That's true.
And if there's one thing Mickey is good at, it's business, okay? Final question before we wrap this up. We are in the Dunkin Lounge. So if you had the chance to be in a Dunkin for 1 hour with any one artist, dead or alive, who are you going to kick it at Dunkin with?
Right now, I'd have to say Charlie XCX.
Wow.
I am a Brat, and I'm obsessed with the Brat album. It's all I play in the house. I think we have a Brat in the crowd. The one with the neon hair?
Wow, you know what's funny?
He knows what I'm talking about.
Well, the funny thing is that there's another person in the crowd with neon green in their hair, and the moment you said Charlie XCX, I looked right over at her because she also has neon green nails.
Because is it not a Brat summer? It is. Exactly. She gets it. The girls who get it, get it.
Got it. So Charlie XCX, you're the first person to ever say that.
No way.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
She seems so fun.
She does seem like a lot of fun. I have some stories from her early on in her career that I'll share with you in private, but she's a great person.
I'd love to hear them.
But you're even greater. One more time, let's show some love to Kylie Cantrall.